Hi, everybody, and welcome to AZ Replay. I am Richard Morin, your host, and thank you for starting your Labor Day weekend here with us in the AZ Central Studios in downtown Phoenix. Now, if you're new to our show, you've probably seen a lot of our reporters in the field. You've seen them on Twitter. You might have noticed that hashtag AZ Replay. That is our hashtag. That is our show. We're at AZ Replay on Twitter as well. All of our reporters every single Friday are in the field. They are taking video highlights, video interviews, and they are sending them into us. And that is what we are doing here. And we have our producers standing by. We have Brian and Matt down there in the pit. Hey,
Richard. Hey, how it going?
And,
you ready for this, Richard? Welcome.
Yeah,
you missed
ready.
the first show, but you're here for the second one. Welcome,
I gotta give a shout out to Matt. He
You're
filled in
welcome.
on week 1, or is it 0 week, or is it week 1?
It's week 2. We're in week 2 now. I mean, where have you been?
Okay.
Where have you been?
It was
Well,
your
no,
week
because
0.
sometimes they call it 0 week, and that's before the week 1.
Not anymore.
Okay, well,
Not anymore.
whatever it is, we're here. It's the second week of high school football in Arizona.
And here's the games we're covering.
That much we know. So these are the games we're covering. Chandler at Queen Creek. That is our game of the week. We got tons of highlights, really, from all these games. But our own Richard Obert, the guru of high school football, as I like to call him, was out at that game. Phoenix North Canyon at South Mountain. We have Chaparral, Desert Mountain, Highland at Hamilton, Pinnacle, Mountain Point, Higley, Horizon, and Notre Dame and Sunny Slope. Those are the games that we were at, but of course, plenty of other games out there. Now, let's get right in to the Chandler and Queen Creek highlights here. So you're seeing my computer. I have all the highlights that Richard Obert put into Twitter. So the first one we have here, Chandler quarterback Mikey Keene getting rid of the ball fast. Let's see what Obert's got for us. So you have Mikey dropping back in the slot here, pass across the middle.
Look at that.
Absolutely. I think it's look at the quick release here from Keene. I think that's.
Sit up here, Richard. We're in the bottom right-hand corner here. How about that?
Oh, absolutely.
We can give a little play-by-play here.
Okay.
So you
I got to switch that for you.
Why do you guys get to be down there? I don't get to be down there.
I'll fix that. Sorry about that, Richard.
All right.
It's sort of fun, though. Got a nice
I
highlight.
like this.
Yeah.
I like it better.
So here's who took over the game. It's Day Hunter here, the running back for Chandler. He really took over this game. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Here we go. So look at Day Hunter here in the backfield. See Keene hand it off. Look, Hunter just go right up the middle and break some tackles into the end zone there. That was the first touchdown of the game for Chandler, making it 70-0, an 80-yard drive. Obert tells us. And here's some more Day Hunter. It just doesn't stop with this kid. You're going to see a lot more highlights as we go on here. Another Keene handoff. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that move right there.
Oh, that's nice.
We got to watch that one again.
Woo!
Guys. We got to go with that one again.
Break this one down for us, man. Look at him go. He's coming outside, and then he cuts
Got the
inside and
cut.
goes, oh, look at that spin move.
He's gone.
Oh, that's awesome.
He gone. That's pro stuff right there. And then, of course, and then we got Day Hunter again. Final highlight of the night from the Chandler running back.
It looks like he
Look
gets
at this.
stopped like twice.
Yeah, more than that. I mean, he's still going into the end zone. You see the referee signaling a touchdown there for Day Hunter. Now, what I like here, look at how Obert, Zidane Thomas. You might remember Zidane Thomas, Centennial. I believe Zidane went on to Boise State. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But another division.
We don't have Richard here.
I don't
Richard
know.
would
I
know
don't
that
know.
for
Yeah, Richard
sure.
would know. I need Richard
An
to
expert
check
on
me out here.
Zidane Thomas.
But I mean, that's high praise right there. If you're going to go the Zidane Thomas comp for Day Hunter, that is very much some high stuff. So those are the highlights from the game. But Brian, I know that Obert sent you a video, his personal breakdown of the game. Do you want to show us that? Let's see what Obert had to say after a blowout, Chandler over Queen Creek tonight.
It's an all-day running clock over here at Queen Creek High School with Chandler blowing out the Bulldogs 49-0 after 3 quarters. It's an all-day Hunter and Mikey Keene for the Wolves. Day Hunter's got 4 touchdowns. He got a magnificent run of 55 yards in the third quarter. I think it was his only run in the third quarter. That put him over the 100-yard mark. Mikey Keene had nearly 300 yards passing just in the first half, and then he threw a couple more nice passes downfield in that third quarter to lead the Wolves to another touchdown. And it's been all Chandler, and they look like they haven't skipped a beat in the last 3 state championships. And, you know, I think Soro's got something to worry about because this Wolves team is hungry. They're explosive. They've got dynamic athletes all over this field, and the defense is pretty darn good, too. Reporting from Queen Creek High School, Richard Obert.
So thanks to Richard for sending that in. Thank you guys. Thanks, Brian and Matt, for pulling that up. Well, I want to remind you guys, as you're looking at this final score, 56-7 for the Wolves over Queen Creek, you guys can hashtag AZ Replay on Twitter, or you can head, if you're watching it live on YouTube or on Facebook, head on into the comment section. Our producers are going to relay any questions or comments you may have. We'll have a nice dialogue with you guys on the air, so definitely want to keep that in mind. Another thing we want to show, so Queen Creek had Joe Germaine. It's his return to the sidelines. This season for Joe Germaine, he had taken some time off with work leave, and this is probably not the kind of game he wanted to come back to against Chandler. But we did catch up with the Queen Creek coach, and you're going to see what he had to say right here.
Yeah, I just really missed it. I think I forgot kind of how much goes into being the head coach sometimes. So it has been an adjustment, to try to get used to it again. And but yeah, I think I just at a point now where I just kind of wanted to try to get back into it. I always had it in the back of my mind and felt that this was that time to try.
Is it easier the second time around or harder?
I don't know yet. I'm still figuring it out.
Still early.
It's hard. It's a huge challenge. There's so many things away from the field that we're trying to do here to try to build a program that take a lot of time too.
What have you seen in the growth in Queen Creek? More homes are being built.
Yeah, it's growing. Yeah, I think the fact that we're in 6A now, I just kind of let you know. I was talking with one of our superintendent members. This is a school that was designed to be 700 students, and now it's 2,200. So yeah, it's growing, and hopefully we can continue to do so.
That's great. Yeah, no, it's good to see Coach Germaine do a lot of great things with these kids, and really working them hard and doing some really good things.
Does he have like a bigger voice when he becomes head coach? Do some things change around?
I don't think it's changed with Joe. Coach Germaine is Coach Germaine. He stays the course, and I think that's what's pretty neat to see the kids taking that characteristic of him on.
It's different. There's more like intensity. He brings that extra factor that, Coach Sherman is great, but I feel like Coach Germaine has really stepped up this year.
Yeah, so we went to elementary school together, so all the way through elementary school to all the way through high school, obviously we went to school.
So you've seen everything about him, the changes, like poise, the athleticism. Is there a lot people don't realize about him? How does he kind of manage everything?
Yeah, I think what Coach Germaine is, I just like that he's just he's a silent guy. He's not a talker, but when it's business time, it's business time. And, when we played with him, he demanded the respect in the huddle, and he was the ultimate competitor and still is. And I think the kids see that, and us coaches, we feed off that as well.
So there you have it. Nice look into the Queen Creek family there. And speaking of inside looks, if you guys have been following any of the high school football coverage on AZ Central Sports, you will notice that Sean Logan is doing a fantastic job down there at South Mountain, producing a documentary. It's Beyond the Gridiron, and this is really earth-shattering stuff that Sean Logan is putting together here. This is a next level documentary, I think, when it comes to this kind of stuff that we produce. Brian, wouldn't you say?
Oh, we just killed our mics, but yes, absolutely. Yeah, this is, if you haven't watched the first episode of this is like a little 1-minute snippet of it.
Yep.
The stories, the characters that you get to learn about in this documentary from South Mountain and the two twin coaches running it, really incredible.
This is fantastic stuff. So we're going to give you guys a little sneak preview, but if you are interested, head over to azcentral.com. Do not miss this series coming out from Sean Logan, all of our staff here at AZ Central.
Thank
Pass is complete.
right, so you've seen the insider work that we're producing down there in South Mountain, but let's go inside the inside to their Week 2 game against North Canyon. We had one of our correspondents down there seeing the Jaguars game. We have some highlights here, and Edith was really nice to put them into a nice thread for me, so that's great. So let's start looking at some
Shout
of
out to
these.
Edith.
Some of these highlights we have going
Intern
on
Edith,
there.
by the way, out there.
What's that?
Intern Edith.
Absolutely. Love the interns. Hey, I was once an intern. I was doing this as an intern, you know? That's how you got to do it. So you see right there, first touchdown of the game there.
Oh, hey, Wendy. Wendy
keep it
joining
going.
us here, you know.
Over here. Can't see her.
You go South Mountain there in the red jerseys, by the way. You can see
I like the powder blue helmets, by the way.
I like the powder
good
blue,
union.
man. I'm a big fan. Anything powder blue. Here's a quarterback Amir Boyd going to rush for a touchdown here down the sideline. You see that? Let's take a look at that one again. Let's restart that one.
It was a hot night out there.
A hot night everywhere tonight. Right up the middle for Amir Boyd. And South Mountain just kind of cruising to a blowout victory. You can see 38-14 at the half. I mean, this is definitely a blowout. And you can see Edith here caught up with the South Mountain coaches. And let's see what they had to say after a 54-14 win over North Canyon.
You know, we've had issues. If you go back and look historically with our kickers, we've had some issues. So we went to a lot of clinics and did a lot of studying on special teams. And if you make half of your 2-point conversions, that's 100% 1-point conversions. So we just figured we just take a shot at it. We get two, we don't. I'd rather try to get two than go ahead and miss and try to get one and miss it. So it's just, just something we just want to do, and we just have fun with it. Let the kids have fun with it, and shout out to our special teams coach for putting that stuff together, and just just about numbers, and that numbers fit us a little bit better.
Love the powder blue, man. That's what it's all about. Absolutely love it. All right, so now you've seen our 2 games of the week there. South Mountain again, 54-14 over North Canyon. Now let's get 5 more scores for you, and let's update you on what's going on around the world of Arizona high school football.
Yeah, Richard, we'll take those scores here shortly as Matt gets them loaded up here on the old. We got a good big crew here tonight.
I know, it's unbelievable.
There we go. Hey, Richard. Matt's working on it.
Matt's
Scoreboard number
Matt's
one.
gonna get it going.
A lot of scores.
A lot of scores in.
Good
See,
action
Apache
tonight.
Junction.
Here it comes.
Get the big win over Tempe.
There it is.
There
Bingo.
we go. Here's some scores. So here's some other scores for you guys around Arizona. Boulder Creek 55-14 over Skyline. Estrella Foothills 20 points short of Greenway, 33-13 there. Camelback eking out the win over North 34-28. And Tempe a 32-27 win over the Prospectors of Apache Junction.
Your Apache Junction.
Not my Apache Junction.
Oh, you were. He was talking a big game. He was talking a big game.
I am a
Excited
big.
for Apache
Anybody who
Junction.
follows me on Twitter at @RAMorin_AZC, by the way.
Oh, there it goes.
shameless
It
plug.
took 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
to
That's
get
it.
it in there. Yeah.
He knows how to market. He knows how to market himself.
Look,
that's for sure.
any team that has a nickname like Prospectors, that's an A+ team name. And look at that logo. I mean, you're talking at the pickaxe and the black and gold. Just can't beat it. Absolutely can't beat it. So,
Before we go further, though, we got to shout out Seton Catholic. They
do it.
tagged #AZReplay tonight in a tweet. Let us know their score. They beat St. Mary's 28-22. So,
all right, well, there you go.
Shout
Absolutely
out to
love that.
Seton
And I want to
Catholic.
encourage anybody watching, whether you're affiliated with a school or you're just somebody out at a game, #AZReplay.
It's right behind you, Richard. I mean, it's right behind you.
Replay, right here.
Hashtag,
Look at that.
there it
Holding
is.
it up.
AZ
You
Replay.
knew that was coming.
It's in big, bold letters for you.
Absolutely, AZ Replay. So you want to hashtag that, you can tweet us, mention us at AZ Replay. Absolutely. Let's get to some news here, guys. Let's get to some news. We had some coaching news around Arizona. Dennis Benet, and we're talking Tucson South Point here. I mean, this is a Super 10 team, over 25 years with the program. The South Point coach saying that this is going to be his last season. Now, South Point, you might remember, has Bijan Robinson, this kid, back-to-back 2,000 rushing yard seasons. Say that again for you. Back-to-back 2,000 rushing yard seasons. Absolutely incredible stuff from that Tucson South Point program. So definitely going to miss Dennis Benet going away. That's not the only coach that was in the news. We had Desert Mountain head coach Conrad Hamilton was suspended for this game after some noise he made on the sidelines last week's game against Apollo. And he's Desert Mountain out at Chaparral. That's his former team, guys. I mean, we're talking about his former team here.
We're busy producing here.
Sorry.
Richard.
What are we doing?
Yikes.
Go on.
We're producing. We got to produce.
We gotta do things
you got
here.
videos. We got scores to pull up here. We got a lot going on here,
All
Richard.
right. Well, what are we doing next, guys? What's up?
We are going to. I think we're going to the Chaparral Desert Mountain
so
highlights
get
on
right in.
you.
Let's get right in. Chaparral Desert
That's all
Mountain,
on
our
you.
own Dana Scott out there.
Oh, Dana, big
Dana's
Dana
out
Scott.
there. Dana, so you know it's gonna be good
hashtag
stuff.
I am _ Dana Scott. I've always liked that Twitter handle. I don't know why.
You're Brian Snyder. You're not Dana Scott.
At Snyder Brian.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so Desert Mountain, things not going well early on. Joey Balducci is sacked, so definitely not a great start without Conrad on the sideline. You can see Aiden go down right here. Not exactly what you want as a start. So now let's go to pivot on the other side. Quarterback Jack Miller headed to Ohio State. You're going to see some of his skills on display here, courtesy of Dana Scott. Nice rushing touchdown against that DM defense.
Oh, flag.
Flag on the play, too. Gotta love it. Flag on the play. And how about Jack Miller doing it with his arm as well as with his legs?
Big crowd
Looking
there.
downfield, look at that.
Oh, he's elite.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Whoa.
Woo. Guys, this is high school football.
That was a nice
Can we
throw.
just take another second?
Look at how high that goes. Where's the AWS on that? Where's the apex on that, Richard? I know you're big into that.
Do they have spin rate in football like they do in?
No.
All right, so here's another thing. So we have Dana Scott out here taking all this video. Jack Miller taking notice, tweeting, "Talk all y'all want." #little.
Oh.
I don't know what #little means, but Jack Miller taking notice of
#little.
I don't know what it means, but hey, Jack Miller is out here. He's talking about it. Now, Dana, of course, is here for us, breaking down the game. Let's hear what Dana Scott
I'm Dana Scott at AZ Central Sports here at Desert Mountain High School. Game against Chaparral was a scorcher. 48-0. Desert Mountain falls to 0-2 in the season. Chaparral goes to 1-1. From the start, it was all Chaparral. Jack Miller commanded from the first drive when they scored. And also Jared Williams, he had 3 touchdowns. Jack Miller had 4 touchdowns as well as 2 throws to Max Minor. The Ohio State commit was the player of the game, 277 total passing yards, 17 for 24 on his passes. And next week they'll be heading into the touchdowns against Cancer games as well as Desert Mountain next Friday. So check us at AZ Replay on Twitter, at AZ Replay, for more scores, highlights, interviews, and for more information about tonight's Arizona high school football games. Again, I'm Dana Scott, AZ Central. See you next week.
All right, thanks, Dana, for sending that in. As always, thanks to all of our correspondents out there as we give you one other look at that final score. Chaparral, the Firebirds, Chaptown, 48-0 over Desert Mountain in that game. So
is Chaptown a thing, Richard?
Chaptown? That's a real thing, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What? I've never heard that.
Chaptown, Chaparral. Yeah.
Like #Chaptown or
you guys got to give it the times here, man.
The
Absolutely.
prospectors and #Chaptown. I don't know.
Prospectors is very different.
Yeah.
All right, from Chaptown, we are going down. Pinnacle and Mountain Point is our next up. We had Chris Howley down there talking about Pinnacle senior Marcus Libman, running back, cashing in first score of the game. Let's see what Pinnacle's got to say. Mountain Point there in the yellow jerseys, Pinnacle in the whites. JD Johnson, I'm sorry, down to Marcus Libman, down that wheel route. Love that.
Michigan bound.
Absolutely. So Mountain View coming right back. Pinnacle, JD Johnson down the pocket, but Mountain View's BJ Washington is going to say, I don't think so, JD. I think I'm going to have a nice take at that.
What do you think of those gold jerseys?
Love that. Love the gold, man.
I like that. I like that old gold.
Not for me. I'm not
Let's
a
take
gold
another look
person.
at this interception here from Washington.
Can't wear gold.
There's a throw. Oh! He like
I know,
snuck it like
absolutely
behind him. He like
telegraphed that
snatched
one.
it away from him.
All right, how about some kicking highlights on this Friday night, guys? Max
Never
Miller
enough.
lining
Never
up for the field goal.
Richard Moore, former kicker in another life.
Yeah, you can tell.
I mean, I'm just trying to give everybody their due, you know. I mean, look at this. That's a high school
whoa!
football.
Is that 41? How big is that?
That is a 41-yarder, Matt.
I would have been good
You
from
are
51.
Right on the money, right there. Last highlight of the night from Pinnacle Mountain View, Matt Goodlow breaking this one wide open, 37-0 after this rushing score. I gotta stop hitting the space bar, man. What am I doing? Right out of the backfield, up the middle, can't stop it. And certainly Mount Point couldn't stop it because this one was another blowout. Let's talk to the Pinnacle coach and see what his thoughts on the win over Mount Point.
So your defense really showed up tonight. Was there any game plan you guys executed or anything that kind of set you guys over the top?
Yeah, I think we did a real good job of taking some of the things we saw on film that they did really well last week, and that's what we try to do, is take away what they do best and figure out the rest. And I think we executed that pretty well tonight.
So obviously week 2, still probably a little rust starting the season. Did you see anything you liked, maybe you improved on from the first game this year against Perry?
I think probably not a whole lot on offense where we really improved, but what I like is we overcame a lot of mistakes and kind of settled down in that second half and had some better drives. I mean, we were on a short field all night. Our defense was just hammering them, so they made it easy for us, but real sloppy in the first half. We got a lot of work to do. We can be a lot better.
A raucous atmosphere down there at Pinnacle, eh? Look at that. And then, of course, we had Chris Rowley giving us his own recap of the game.
Hello, this is Chris Rowley from AZ Central out here at Mountain Point High School for Mountain Point versus Pinnacle. Pinnacle pretty much dominated this game, winning it 40-0, shutting out Mountain Point. Mountain Point couldn't get anything offensively, turned over the ball plenty of times. Pinnacle they took advantage of it every single time, whether it was a field goal, a touchdown, every single time. Their defense showed up, a couple of huge defensive plays, a pick 6 late in the first half, beginning of the third quarter. It was like I said, it was a domination, and Pinnacle now improves to 2-0, and they move on for next week. Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks, Chris, for sending that in and getting that interview with the coach. We're going to give you one more look here at that Pinnacle game. Actually, we're not. Brian's telling me we're not.
It was a 40-0. I mean, we know what the score was.
Guys, what's up with all the blowouts tonight?
I guess in some of these high-profile games it's been blowouts, but as we look at some other scores, there was actually a lot of close games.
Yeah. Well, let's go over to. I think Higley Horizon was a pretty close game. Let's go over to Higley Horizon. We had Tony Montoya over there. He's going to give us his first highlight. Jake Martinelli giving a 7-6 lead over to Horizon. Let's see what we got. Jake Martinelli here. Lining up out of the shotgun red zone. Oh, running that option, but he's taking it in himself for that first touchdown for Horizon. So, Tony was another one kind enough to give us a little bit of a thread here.
I guess we figured out that whole thread thing worked, tonight.
It is.
It's a good test.
Let's take a look at Cron Boyles here. Cron Boyles coming out of the backfield.
Oh, loading.
Oh, no.
Oh, Matt, I know how you had this problem last week, but
again.
You had this problem last week. All right, well, let's keep it going. You can see 14-6 after one quarter. Looks like Broyles is coming back for us, so let's check it out. Coming down the sideline.
Is it going to work?
Let's reload this one here. Nope,
not
we're not
this
happening.
time, Richard.
It's not happening tonight, guys. Well, let's talk to the coach and see how it all ended, because clearly we're not going to be able to see it for ourselves.
Dominating victory tonight, Coach. What are overall thoughts on the victory tonight?
Yeah, it was a good overall team win. We took a step from game 1 to game 2. I thought we played physical on the defensive line up front, and then obviously Martinelli had a really good game at quarterback. I thought the 2 young tailbacks ran hard. Offensive line there. I mean, we got 1 starter back, so they blocked pretty well tonight. We'll have to get back and look at the film. I didn't think we tackled very well at times, so we'll clean that stuff up. Special teams, got to work on a few things there, but overall, it's a really good team victory. I'm happy for the kids. They deserve it.
Overall, not just Martinelli on the ground game, but Broyles on the ground game. It was just an all-around dominating performance on the passing side of the game and the running side. What do you just make of your offense's performance?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely more of a dual threat with Jake back there. He could spin it, and then obviously we got some guys, and I don't think people thought he could run as much as he can, but he really can do both. And he's been in this offense for 4 years. I mean, he knows it better than most of our coaches. So it's like having another coach on the field, and you're just able to give you so much more options with that.
What do these 2 convincing wins these last 2 weeks mean going into your game against Pinnacle next week?
You know what? I mean, it gives the kids confidence, obviously, and we know what kind of team Pinnacle is. That's why as a high school kid, that's why you play high school football, is to play in games like this, man. And so I told them to enjoy it tonight. We'll clean our stuff up tomorrow, and then obviously prepare for a really good Pinnacle team at their place. So we'll put our best foot forward and see what we can do.
All right, Brian, you got a score for us on that one. 52-21, the final. Horizon over Higley. Looked like a close one early on, guys. But again, I mean, that's a 31-point loss there. I don't know what it is with these blowouts tonight.
Second half adjustments.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's part of the game at the high school level, as almost any football level, is those second half adjustments. But the high school level specifically, right?
Yeah.
If you can make that change, your offense and or defense can get better and improve.
Absolutely. What for you guys has been your favorite highlight so far tonight? I mean, for me, I gotta go with Day. I mean, Day Hunter. Those running highlights.
Yeah, at the beginning,
I mean,
Day was good. Day's good. I mean, what do you have, like 3-4 touchdowns tonight?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely. I mean,
it
was the Day show.
The spin move in the middle to go inside was good.
I like the throws. I like the throws. J.D. Johnson.
I like the kicker.
And he likes the kick.
I like the kick. I like the 31-yard field goal.
Max Miller, 41-yarder. I mean, I thought Jack Miller, that throwing touchdown, that throwing to Chaptown over DM, baby.
Chaptown.
All right, let's get to our last
sure
highlights game of the night. We have Hamilton and Highland, our own Danny Shapiro down there, hashtagging AZ replay for us so we can relive the game through his eyes. Let's take a look at Hamilton's first touchdown of the night. Brendan Rice, yes, Brendan Rice, the son of Jerry Rice, in this highlight. Let's see. It looks like he's going to be on the receiving end of this throwing touchdown from the Hamilton QB. Brendan Rice, everybody, it's in the genes. Absolutely. And it's going to be fun to see that kid go into college and see what he can make of that career. Now let's take a look. We got a 12-yard touchdown from Gabriel Armenta, giving Hamilton that 10-point lead. But I guess Highland responds right after this. So let's see. This looks like it's probably a pivotal
this is a good highlight.
I love the end zone view.
I do too. Look at that, coming right at you.
Oh, breaking. Oh, yeah.
Can we see that one again? Just look at him bust through.
Absolutely, we got to see that one again.
This looks like Matt when he was in middle school football.
I mean, this is my alma mater, so it's kind of painful.
It is. That's right. That's right.
This is my
Highland.
school. Oh,
a couple of missed tackles there. That was nice.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Gotta love that. And then lastly, Hamilton wins this one 31-24. Spoilers. We're not going to get you your score. But Danny saying that Highland was stopped a yard.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you.
Highland stopped a yard short before the end of this game. Highland with a chance to win it or at least tie this game right at the end. Let's see how this one ended. Looks like a drama-filled one.
I like how he sets it up. He gives us a little intro here. Plenty of lead in for Richard. Here we go.
Let's go.
Shotgun.
Here we go. He's coming in. It's a red zone drive. Right down at the 1-yard line. Look at that. I mean, that's drama on a Friday night. Friday Night Lights at its finest, guys.
Cue it up again.
Let's go
yeah,
again.
There it is. Here it is. This is like Khalil Tate against Hawaii.
Oh,
did you see that?
I did see that.
Oh, man. Here we go. He looks like it's wide open, and then bam! He's
down.
Oh, they all crush him.
Look how quick this is, though. I mean, like you're seeing, he comes right in right here. He's
Boom!
down there. But look at this. I mean, if he wasn't down,
ball's loose.
He's right there for it. I mean, that is, you can't get any closer to a tiny game like that. But of course,
that's my favorite highlight tonight.
That might be.
That's it.
We might have ended on the best note, guys. Last game, and of course, guys, I want to show you AZ replay here. This is the hashtag.
Oh, hang on. There's the score. We got the scorecard here.
We got the scorecard.
We got the score here. I know we all know the score, but there it is.
31-24. The Hawks, Brendan Rice and company over Matt Wilhelm's alma mater. Matt, are you part of the High School Hall of Fame there at Highland?
I am not in the Hall of Fame.
Not in the Hall of Fame?
Not in the Hall of Fame.
That's too bad, man. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. All right, we're going to take a look at the AZ replay hashtag here, guys. I want to show you guys. You can see AZ replay. Look at this. I mean, if that's not show inception, I don't know what else is.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely. You can see all I mean, this is
second scores. Sorry, we're also conducting business here.
We're figuring this out over here.
All right,
we're learning
that's
on the
all
fly
good.
here.
That's all good. I'm just showing. I mean, this is every single Friday night, guys. So you want to get on this. You want to hashtag AZ replay.
Next one.
If you guys are going to be out of the game, or even if you're affiliated with the school, make sure you're letting us know. Hashtag AZ Replay. You could also mention us at AZ Replay. We'd love that too. First, I mean, guys, I want to tell you guys, azcentral.com/sports for more than just high schools. I'm sure Nick Pecoro is turning out a fantastic piece from the Diamondbacks win over the Dodgers tonight. Continuing that winning streak for the Diamondbacks. Head on over to AZ Central Sports and subscribe for content beyond high schools. We've got high schools, colleges, ASU, U of A, Diamondbacks, Cardinals, Coyotes, Suns. Absolutely everything you guys could want. You guys can see it right there on your screen. That's the cleanest layout in the game, guys. Cleanest layout in the game. Absolutely. So thank you guys so much. We're going to show you guys some more scores before we head out here. So here are some more games that you guys didn't get a chance to see when we were running through the highlights as Hall of Famer Matt Wilhelm pulls that up for you.
Here it comes.
Let's check
it out.
Oh,
we got to get rid of this.
We got there.
Goodbye. So there you go.
Thanks,
They're going to
everybody.
bask in their own glory. Betty Fairfax 58-12 over Marana. Cactus 13-0 over Catalina. Corona del Sol just short, field goal short over Mountain Ridge. And Red Mountain cruising to a 59-27 victory over Cesar Chavez. Guys, thank you guys so much for joining us here on AZ Replay. For Brian, Matt, I'm Richard. Remember, next time you're out at a game, hashtag AZ Replay. Join us every single Friday night right here, azcentral.com. See you guys later.